All right. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Greetings, friends. I hope you are having a good evening. I hope your day has been well. And I hope you're ready to relax and join me in this murder mystery as we continue in Danganronpa 2. Now, when we last left off, last time, we had just found the device that Nagito had set up. It was basically going to blow up the entire island unless an e-handbook was scanned, and that would stop the detonation. But there was a catch. Only the traitor's handbook would work. Now, apparently Nagito found out who the traitor was, and I guess this is a way to reveal who the traitor is to everyone else, because why wouldn't we scan our e-handbooks to not blow up the island, right? And Chiaki was the first one. She just went in, scanned it, and it didn't stop the countdown. So she's obviously not the traitor. But who is? I don't know. I wonder if we're about to find out. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what happens. We are definitely approaching the end here. Who's next?
Hey!
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up. Why so nervous, my guy?
You think so?
But they didn't.
Hey!
That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped the handbook right away like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey!
Like I said, don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know? Are you sure?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
Well...
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale, and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head toward the engine, he suddenly shouted,
Ah!
"It's out of gas!"
What'd you say?
What did you say? Hey, thanks for the follow, Kura. Welcome in.
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I think that means it's gonna explode and blow up the island, right? I already told you it's gonna blow. Just because you're playing Danganronpa, you already won my heart. Aw, thank you. This game is great. But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
Are you kidding me?
Did Nagito miscalculate?
You serious?
Miscalculate? If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right.
Damn it.
At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule.
Are you serious?
Hey, can't we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? They're gonna remake this one? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know they were remaking them. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, there's only one thing we can do.
Huh?
What is it? What do we have to do?
Damn it.
Pray.
Are you kidding me?
What? Are you serious? I mean, then we should run. Are you gonna run on water there? Because last I heard, the whole island was gonna explode. With those words, we started sprinting away. And that's when it happened.
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Sonia? Huh? What's going on? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light.
Huh?
What is this? Fireworks? Looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? Do you have a favorite character? I think Chiaki is my favorite character in this one. I've been rooting for her the whole time. While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity. And eventually... So it was a bluff.
Oh my.
This means... It wasn't a bomb. Or we didn't find the bomb.
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So it is just as I thought. As you thought. Maybe that's what she was doing over at the military base. Maybe she found some and she was checking out. I love what voice you give, Soda. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems to fit the way he looks all the time.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everyone. Look over there. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? And we immediately rushed over to the laptop. What's he got to say this time? So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? I mean, I was kind of wondering where they all came from. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
So it was all a bluff. I match a photo of Nagito and Chiaki with a friend. Then what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got the bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
You pissed me off.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey, hey.
Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing. You're right. Let's see what else Nagito has to say.
Hey.
So, how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? So that's gonna be a negative. If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. Maybe there are a few bombs and he used one in the house. Maybe, I don't know. I think he used a real bomb to trick us into thinking he had more bombs. That's the way it's seeming anyways. We'll have to see. Last time watched it in 2022, 2023. Oh, yeah, that has been a while. The warehouse next door. And that's where Nagito is?
I won't forgive you.
This time, I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench.
Jeez.
What are you saying?
Bastard!
You guys just beat the crap out of him because I'm the one who's gonna kill him. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. That's right, Chiaki. Let's just keep a perspective on things. Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them. I mean, that's probably true, or there's about to be an all-out brawl.
That is an order.
You are right. Let us make haste. Oh, boy. Well, let's head out and go to the warehouse. Oh, man. Okay, where is he? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane? What is it? Huh. Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. And what part of the game are you? So this is in chapter 5. It's actually, I think, close to the end. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we open the door, real bomb is gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
All right, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
But please do not, Akane. It is dangerous. Oh, I just remembered something. Uh-oh. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like that.
Yo.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine. Oh no. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Is it locked?
Huh?
It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey, hey!
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. It has 6 main chapters and an epilogue. Oh, okay, so we're close to the end, but not quite there. Okay. He's gonna blow up. I don't. I feel like it would have already if it was going to. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But...
Huh?
Huh? What's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Okay.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
I don't know. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
I think so.
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
Right? A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us. Oh man.
Whoa! What's going on?
Right?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Okay. Is Nagito gonna be a victim?
Hey.
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those.
Damn it.
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. Oh, are we gonna find some? Let's see. The break room. Okay. I know we should probably save people, but I'm gonna suspend reality and talk to people. Now's not the time. Okay, yes, you are right, Fuyuhiko. You totally are.
This is bad.
If we don't hurry, the fire's gonna spread to the factory. Now, I wanted to talk to Akane.
Huh?
What's going on? First a bomb, now a fire? Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well?
The break room is just beyond this door. There should be fire extinguishing supplies there.
Alright. Oh, and Chiaki?
There's a lot of flammable stuff inside that warehouse, so we better put out that fire soon.
And now we will resume reality. The break room is here, right? We finally get to see what's inside. Okay. Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Are they maybe under the cabinet? I mean, that would be where I would guess. Oh, here they are. Okay. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone!
You found it. Those are fire grenades.
Fire grenades?
They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Is it going to be enough, though? That's the question.
Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous.
Then...
Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's go. Oh boy. We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades, one after the other. But...
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
Uh-oh. The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain. I'm wondering if it's actually got fire extinguishing stuff in it. Maybe someone swapped it out.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying?
Oh, man.
If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
Oh, man.
This is bad.
This
We've
is
already
not
used up
good.
all the fire grenades.
Uh-oh.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Eh.
Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
I mean, it definitely hasn't rained yet.
It's raining?
Fire extinguishers.
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
What?
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Yep, it seems like. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. Is that gonna... Okay, it is putting out the fire. Nice. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire is out.
That is a relief.
What? Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Huh? Time out. You can't. Nuh-uh, no way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke.
So...
For the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared? Oh, no. Do we have to go back to that place? Oh. Oh, man.
You're so stupid.
I'm too interested in the story even when I know it. Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. Are you sure? I feel like we wouldn't be here if that was true. Just a thought. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction.
There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. Is this going to be like, where's Waldo? Because I'm pretty sure I found you. What are you doing here anyway? Wow, that was an epic Monokuma theater.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now.
Phew.
Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front? 'Cause you're a predator.
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your crap.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh boy, thanks so much. I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead. I have a bad feeling about this.
Perhaps.
And that's why. Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You...
Hajime? What happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out. All right, let's talk to everyone first, and then we'll go into the warehouse.
Well...
Hajime, you go first. Need to tie my shoes.
Anyway.
Well, we should go inside for now. We need to find out what caused the fire. That's probably true. Let's talk to Sonia.
It is strange, no?
I do not believe there was anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. So why did the warehouse catch fire? I don't know.
Damn it.
Nagito probably started it anyway.
You pissed me off.
Next time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of him. He might not be able to. I have a bad feeling about this. Nagito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse. By now, he's probably escaped. That's what we're gonna hope for, but... But there's only one entrance to this warehouse, you know? Did you see him leaving? No, I didn't. But he might have escaped while we left to get the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened. That might be true, but... Chiaki, does she feel the same anxiety I'm feeling? I'm thinking so. Alright, moment of truth. Gulp. Anyway, let's go inside. Oh dear. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
You serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. There is? When I looked over where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. I guess we're gonna go check it out.
It smells.
It definitely smells something. What is this smell? Is it the smell of death?
Oh my.
That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? I guess princesses, do that too. My mind is blown. Katsuichi, I swear. What are you, a child? Right? That's what I'm wondering too.
For sure.
I see. So there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea. What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only things that got burned were Monokuma merch. I mean, he's not wrong. And why is there a cell phone here? Like, that is suspicious right there. I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it too.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right? Yep. I think that's what we need to do. All right. Back of warehouse. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. I'm scared. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Oh no. Oh no. I see blood. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's horrendous. Oh. Oh my gosh. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamada, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Oh my gosh, that's a horrific death. Oh my gosh. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh?
Eh?
What?
Exactly? Oh my goodness. Oh
What?
no. What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us, that's why. I can't believe it. And he knew who the traitor was. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that? Of course, you gotta announce the class trial.
A body has been discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
I did not expect that we'd have another murder in class trial for reals.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
The Nagito is really dead.
Damn it!
It's not that just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Yeah, that's what it means. Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Presumably, one of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? I feel like it definitely had to be the traitor who did this. Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up. I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Monami, you're about to get your butt kicked again.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now remember who you are. You're Monami. You've just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? She has nothing to say. What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. And that's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Ah, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip? I don't know if bored is the right word, so much as horrified, disturbed, mentally traumatized, scarred for life, you know. Those might be some more accurate adjectives.
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Yeah, there's not very many of us left. Huh, the end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? Yeah, that's been counting down. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Uh-oh. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this'll finally be over,
You serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. I don't think bears hatch, my guy. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? Yeah, we gotta figure out who killed Nagito.
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file!
of course.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Oh, man.
Wait!
Oh, hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, is it safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
all right!
Then let's hurry and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I can't imagine who it could be, but then again, I couldn't imagine who would have done the last murder too. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Oh boy. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Alright. I feel it's really horrific. The victim is Nagito Kamaida. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Chiaki's got a theory going on. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Alright, so we've got his cause of death in the truth bullets. Alright, let's talk to people first. We only have 6 of us left, man.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Okay. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Okay. Alright. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? Panicking about the bomb, right? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If that happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. I mean, the only one who wasn't there the whole time was Sonya, but then she came in at the end, so... But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Alright, what's Fujihiko have to say? I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
Huh?
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home? Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen? I mean, I'm kind of thinking the island might explode or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, and then Chiaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right there.
see?
Oh, can you see that red streak? Oh, yeah, that's like not good. Huh? That's blood up there. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Alright, I wonder how it got there. I mean, did his body fall like this? Did it come from this spear, possibly? I don't know. I wonder if we're able to look at anything else up there. Well, let's look at his body for now. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now is the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Well, first there's the gag on his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
What a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth was covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Oh. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well?
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. Well, what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I mean, anything's a clue, right? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it. Okay. I'm wondering... I don't know. I'm very curious about this stuff. Let's look at his left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
There's also blood, but only above the middle joint on each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? It's almost like he had something covering his hand or something. I win. Yeah, sure, you win. Alright, but it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Okay. Blood on the left hand. What else do we got? Let's look at burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off, maybe from the fire? Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Alright, that's interesting. Let's look at the knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
How cruel. Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Interesting. Okay. We're learning all kinds of interesting things. Let's look at the spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? Maybe it came from the octagon? Oh, Nezumi Castle. I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. That's true. Then he wouldn't have seen it because he didn't go in. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. He does not like mice at all. I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. That could be some important information. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, yeah, why is there blood on it? It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Interesting. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Well, I might say that he was grabbing that side, except for why is the back of his hand undone as well? So I'm not sure. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Alright, so we have the Spear of Gungnir added to the truth bullets. Alright, what else do we have that we can look at? Let's look at his feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. To torture? I mean, honestly, that's what it looks like to me too.
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Maybe the password? Or the traitor. Well, I don't know. I think the traitor did this. Maybe it was the password. Was it something that would have led to the traitor? I think that may have been it. Either the name of the traitor, who he thought the traitor was, or the password to the ruins. Those are the two pieces of information that are important that Nagito had. Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? It's a bit crazy. Torture wounds. Man. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Man, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body, right? Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Oh man, I hope not. That's never a good thing to get used to. My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. And am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Oh man. Alright, so let's back up a bit. What is with the hole in the Monokuma plushie? That looks like a spear went through it. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Okay. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. I have a theory. I think maybe Nagito might have been holding the plushie in front of him. I don't know. I'm interested. Like maybe he was trying to use it. I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the spear, possibly. Let's look at the fire grenades. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. I also see a lighter right there. This is probably... Yeah, when we threw those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Because we had to wait for the sprinklers. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. However, there's a lighter here, which could be important. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Ah, okay.
which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? Possibly using the rope?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but I don't know. There's also burned rope. I wonder if this might have been used, like maybe Nagito was dead, but the lighter was used to rig the fire after, like, for example, it had burned through the rope or something. I don't know. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope, covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that. There's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal wound. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Alright, I guess let's back up then. And go back to the front and see what we've got. Okay, so we have some Monokuma panels. There are a lot of tripped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... Yeah, they were stacked neatly by the side. They should have been neatly put away. Someone did this. Someone set them all up. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... When we open the door, maybe? Oh, that's right. Akane said it was budged. It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those two words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. And she couldn't get it open, so she used more force, right? Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you to be fine? I just got to use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. That's true. That's very likely what caused it. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Oh, I wonder if that's what triggered the fire. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate that this was done intentionally. I feel like that could have been a trigger. We got tons of books. There's a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Alright, what else do we got? I do want to investigate this. I just want to see if there's anything else first. But I think that might be it. Alright, let's look at this MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? I'm guessing that's what was playing the music.
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player. What else is there to investigate, I wonder? I guess let's... Oh, wait, there's a ton of CDs here. Let's check these out. Where was it? Right here? All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. But apparently they weren't. Alright, is there anything else over here? Tons of books. I guess let's talk to everybody. Alright, so it's just the same stuff, right?
Like,
There's nothing new. Is there anything up? No. Maybe we need to back out even more. There's still areas I haven't finished investigating. Okay. What else is there? I'm not sure. I guess, I don't know, does anyone have anything new to say? It looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my.
She's nervous?
It cannot be. Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer.
What? What? Oh my gosh, Sonia. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I've literally never heard a curse word come from her mouth. And then just that potty language all of a sudden. Oh my gosh.
I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well? At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is. And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen. And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What? I'm guessing she tried to use it to get into the ancient ruin.
I see.
Yep.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Oh, look at Monami watching.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Uh-huh.
God damn it, all to hell!
Oh my gosh, Sonya.
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
Because what would he have blown it up with?
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along.
Yeah, that's what I think. One real bomb to make us think he had a bunch of other bombs.
He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
I don't know about that, Sonya. You're right, I got it. I feel like you're not quite as innocent as you come across. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nozumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all that we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternately, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
And then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and save here. And we're gonna put a pin in it here until next time. All right, so let's head back to the main menu. All right, head back. All right, so that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys had fun. I'm thinking about all the different ways this could have gone down. I mean, I have some theories, but at this point, it's like
guesses, and since we don't have the full picture, they might not be accurate. Like, for example, it kind of seems like possibly that spear may have gone through Monokuma, but maybe after it had already gone through Nagito. I don't know what was going on with that. Like, why was there blood on both? We'll have to figure that out. And then, like, the rope, maybe the rope was burned as part of the trigger. Maybe the Monokuma panels triggered the fire. Like, it could be that too. I mean, there's just all kinds of different things that could be, but we really are just kind of guessing at this point in time. But hopefully we'll find out some more next time. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. We're going to be coming back to Fast Food Simulator. It's been a few weeks since we played that, and we are going to be continuing on to hopefully get to level 15, where we can finally get the drive-thru. That's going to be awesome. And fries, and then we'll be like kind of a real will be like a real restaurant, a real fast food place. So that'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. So hope to see you guys there. Right now, we are going to try and get a couple of raids going on. So I think on Rumble, we're going to see if we can raid Evergrade Artistry, playing some Paper Mario. And then let's see who we can raid on Twitch. Let's see. What are people playing? There's a few different things. I'm trying to see what might be the most fun. Let us see. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing here. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think we might raid the Baby Rhino playing Quarantine Zone. I've seen some people play this. It looks interesting. So we'll go ahead and get both of these raids going. Once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I hope you had fun. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central for some Fast Food Simulator. And I'll see you guys then. Until then,